Last few weeks here in California have been gloomy and stormy, and I really welcome that. I haven't been feeling great lately, distracted, uninspired, dull. It seems like I'll do anything but work, and I've been constantly craving to travel to remote nature places where weather is extreme and no one is around. I feel like that's the only place where I am capable of having that clarity and feeling at peace. And here at home, I started going for walks on an empty beach on stormy days. This is the closest feel to human versus nature you can get in the city. Just give it a try, even though I selfishly love that I have this entire place all to myself. Ocean feels so real, like it's talking to me, telling me how good it feels to feel alive. And I really miss that feeling in my day-to-day reality.
That's it! It's got inside!
Oh my god, I feel like I have a puddle of ocean in my boots. But I'm thinking, what am I missing in my life? Why I feel so down and I can't seem to finish any of my work and I can't sleep. And it's not like I was thinking about anything, but somewhere there my brain is just buffering. It's exhausting. So I just play games on my phone and I hate that. I feel like I'm wasting my life on it. And for some time, I've been relying on my travels to be happy. Like we've done about 15 states at least. And it was working for me, I thought. I was busy seeing some amazing places, living or exploring life of someone else's reality. It's just my reality I couldn't stomach. But when I left things unaddressed, the feelings started spilling over when I was even on a road. Signs were there. And last month when I was in Yellowstone, I finally faced it. Yellowstone is absolutely magical when covered with snow. The wildlife and the steam of geysers, all was just so beautiful. And I was feeling so down. It was probably the saddest video I've ever produced, using the most gorgeous scenery. But sometimes we need those drastic situations to understand some simplest things. And it really became clear to me that I need to figure out things for myself and somehow find my peace.
Saying that my brain empties when I do stuff like this. I just don't know why I can't keep it this way once I go home. And that's definitely something I'm gonna figure out this year. This is it. This is January.
My entire life, I've been searching for happiness and making constant changes to the way I want to live. Some changes were major. I moved to another country and I changed careers twice. And I changed and corrected a lot of little things. Decorated my home, adjusted to a better and healthier living. But the truth is, all these factors are important and they definitely help, but they're not happiness. No matter where I am and how much I achieve, I will never have that peace unless I have it inside my head within me. And I kept asking myself, what do I really want? And when I would not give myself an answer, I would try to walk away from the conversation with myself, but eventually I was like, Zuma, you've got to give an answer. This is it, it's time. And I couldn't come up with one. Because there's none. I know better, no matter how many times I said to myself, oh, I'll grow up and I'll be happy. I will pay off my student loans, I'll be happy. I'll get a house, I'll be happy. I will remodel a house, I'll be finally happy. I'll get a job, I'll be happy. Oh no, I'll quit a job, then I'll be happy. No. happiness is not about what I want. If anything, I got from my travels, from the very beginning, one of my reasons was to learn some wisdom of life for myself. And it took me time to start putting some things together in my mind, things I learned about life and history and past. It was amazing. But then I stumbled upon places like remote and empty and extreme nature. We went to New Mexico and Death Valley and Alaska and Niagara Falls in the middle of cold winters. No one's around. And nature is so stunning and overpowering. And I was in such discomfort and awe. Felt so small in comparison to the universe. But at the same time, kind of like a part of it. Like I belong. And it's in places like this I found my head emptied from thoughts. And for the first time in my life, I finally grasped when people say, feel present, what it feels like. And not thinking about anything else, consciously or subconsciously. Maybe I really needed to travel to all these destinations, empty my head enough times to recognize the feeling like I am here, now, talking to you, and nothing is buffering in my head. Sometimes it feels like these are such simple things, you know? And I feel just so stupid for not grasping it. I mean, can you imagine how long it took me? But okay, now what now, right? People say half of the job is done when you're recognizing the issue. Now you have to practice it. These are lifelong habits that I have to really break. But I am really determined because I'm getting older and I feel it, you know, my wrinkles and on my white hair, and I want to figure it out. I want to get it done and live a little bit with that freedom in my heart before I get really old. So really, what do I do now? And maybe I just kind of make a plan and work towards it. And when I'm working towards it, that's when I'm thinking about it. And when I'm not working towards it, then I'm not thinking about it. Especially things that bother me, you know, like I need to learn to compartmentalize, like separate, block, have my thoughts in blocks. And always remember whether I get there, right? Things that I want to have, whether I get there or not, it doesn't really matter. It sucks if I don't. It's great if I do. And it sucks if I don't. And that's where the danger is, right? If I don't, then I just have to feel sad about it. But always remind myself that, remember, but that's not what life is about. When you work on it, when you deal with it, then that's all it is. And then you just move on. Yeah, that will take a lot of work. But okay, basically, this is how it goes. When I'm cooking, I'm telling myself, when I'm cooking, I'm thinking about cooking. When I'm working, I'm thinking about working. When I go for a walk, I'm thinking about going for a walk. And that's that.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Life is about feeling that I am here, now, present on earth, alive, that everything is okay, that I am okay. We'll see. We'll try to figure it out. We will!